basically I always call everyone a turula or turulo just because it's like a family thing. And then I was like, I don't want to keep saying, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Like, no, that's so like authentically everybody else, and I don't think I am like everybody else. So I'm just gonna call you guys my turulas, and then the 1% of guys that do watch my channel are the turulos. So hi. So today I am going to be doing a video on dating before and after surgery, because it's been an entire year since I had surgery, which is so crazy, and like my whole life and like my perspective on life and everything has completely changed, and dating has definitely been a big part. The first question is, oh, and I also have a script under here. Not a script, it's just the questions. Are the things that you look for in a guy the same as they were before, or have they changed? So before, right, I would just talk to guys to talk to them, to kind of like feel wanted and all this stuff, like I kind of explained in the last video, or my video on my relationship and stuff. So I mean, I think it has changed. Like, I want someone with goals, someone that has like, that is more stable, more that has something more to offer to me, and not only to me but to themselves, because I'm very supportive and I'm gonna cheer you on through everything. So I just feel like if you have goals and you're like actually working towards them, then lit. Like, you know, physically, like, they still have to be tall. I just, me personally, I cannot be with someone who's like 5'7", 5'8". 5'9" is like really like, I must really connect with that person. Like, I like excuse me, I like my men to be tall. That's just it has always been a preference for me. I've always said it since I was young, like, I just like tall men, and they seem to love my 5'1" self. So do you feel more confident now in dating than I did before? Absolutely. I mean, there's certain things that I'm still like kind of like uncomfortable with. Like, the guy that I am going to talk to or whatever needs to understand that my body is still going through changes, and just because I look put together with clothes on and stuff like that, once they come off my tits, you know, they go to like Africa and they just go you know. So there's still like some sort of like, you know, that I'm just like, like whatever. But I'm definitely like going out, and like if a guy approaches me and stuff like that, which is new to me, I'm not gonna be like, because no guy has ever approached me back then. Now, you know, I'm just like, oh shit, hi, how are you, like whatever. So yeah, I'm definitely more confident in that aspect. What is your ideal date then, and is it something I would still consider now? I mean, that kind of is still the same. One thing that I just won't do is go to the movies with anybody, just because you can't talk to them, you can't interact, you can't know anything about them. But yeah, I'll still consider like dinner and stuff like that. Like, why not? I still eat. Do you find it easier or harder? Before it was definitely harder, just because some guys didn't really like how I looked, but then there was a lot of guys that did like how I look, and then there's guys now that liked how I looked before and they don't like how I look now. So it's in the middle, in the sense of like me personally. Like, I think it's just easier, not because I've lost 80 pounds, just because I've like gained so much confidence. I mean, the 80 pounds has a lot to do with your confidence, and you do become to like, you learn to love yourself and stuff like that. But I just have gone through like a spiritual journey, and all of that has happened because of the weight loss. So I mean, it's you know, it's there. I mean, I don't know how to explain it and be like, oh yeah, it's easier. No, it's not. In the sense of like, before it was like, I would question, oh, are they talking to me because they like big girls, or are they just talking to me to make fun of me? Or now it's like, oh, are they talking to me because they actually want to get to know me for who I am and what I have to offer to the table? Or is it because it's like, oh, she has this body, like she has big tits, she has a big ass, she has big thighs, like, oh, I want to feel that up. Like, it's just like, I just don't know at that point. So there's that. So it's like in the middle. It's like juggling. Is my sex life different now, and how's my sex drive? My sex life is like completely different. It's like on a whole whoa level, because I just feel more like confident. If I'm with someone that I feel really confident with, then I'm just gonna like, you know, whatever. But in the sense of like me like kind of feeling me, even though yeah, I said like my boobs go down and all that stuff, but they're my boobs. Like, I mean, what can I really do about it? I mean, eventually like I'll have them lifted and stuff, but I feel confident. I feel like my sex drive is way up there, in the sense of like I feel like I could go for more than just a couple of rounds. Like, I just feel like I could do a lot more now than I could before, because before I really couldn't. Like, I would just be like, I'm tired, I don't want to do this anymore. Do you feel how do you feel mentally when you think about guys now versus before surgery? I mean, guys are guys, and the thing is that I think like a guy, so there's that. I just view them as like whatever, in the sense of like, there's guys that you're gonna have in your life that you know for a fact that they're just there to like hook, like for you to hook up with, and then there's guys that you know that maybe this can be something, maybe I can talk to them, maybe I can see where this goes, you know. So there's that. Do you feel like you're more attractive to men now? Absolutely. I have people DMing me from my past randomly a cada rato, and I'm always like, oh, now you want to hit me up now. Okay, hi, bye. You know. How do guys react when you tell them that I have had surgery? Some guys are okay with it, some guys are like, oh, why? And then the next question was, have you gotten any guys that don't like that you've had surgery and downplay it as the easy way out? So that is something that has happened to me. I remember telling a guy, like, he wanted to like go out for dinner, right? And it was maybe like a month and a half or like 2 months after surgery, so I'm still in the second stage, so I'm still eating like purees and stuff like that, so I really couldn't like go out or drink or anything like that, and he wasn't really like understanding that. I was like, oh, like I really want to go out for dinner and stuff, but I like personally can't right now. And like, he's like, why? Like, are you that busy? The start and the third. And I was like, oh no, it's not about me being busy. Basically, in December of 2018, I had weight loss surgery, so I'm going through like I'm such an open book, so I'm like explaining like their stages and some like for my full recovery until I can like really eat or whatever. And he wanted to go to like a steakhouse and stuff like that. One, I can't even eat I couldn't eat red meat for 6 months, so there was that. And he was just like not understanding, and he's like, oh, that's the easy way out, you could have just worked out, you could have done this, you could have done that. And I was just like, all right, I don't need this in my life. But before I told him that I didn't need him in my life, I was like, listen, obesity is a thing, and it's something that it's so vulnerable for me to tell you that this is what I did and this is why I can't go out for dinner. Like, we could have just gone, walked around and like talked, whatever. But no, like, I understand you wanted to take me out, and I get it, whatever. I just can't personally right now. If you really wanted to see me, if you really wanted, you would have understood. And instead of being like, oh, that was the easy way out, you could have just worked out, this, that, and you think that I didn't try that? The fuck? You think that I didn't try to work out? You think that I didn't try to eat healthy? You think that I didn't do shit that I was just like, I woke up one morning and I was like, oh, let me go get surgery? Nah, that's not how it worked. And there's so many people in my life that have been so negative towards me getting surgery that they think that that's what I did, that I just woke up one morning and I was just like, you know what, let me just go get surgery. Like, no, negative. That's not what happened. I dead ass did so much for me to try to lose weight and nothing was working. So then I did my research. I did not wake up one morning and was like, oh, let me go get surgery. I did my research and I realized, like, you know what, this is a big ass step for me to have a better, healthier life. And for people that don't understand that, it's just so sad. Like, y'all is on some other level. Y'all need to like grow up on some real shit. So there's that. So yeah, I have definitely gotten some backlash, and it's just like, so like, it's so sad. I'm just like, all right, cool. But I feel like confidence is such a big thing, obviously, that plays into dating and stuff. Me personally, like, I haven't like dated anyone because I wasn't really open to the idea until like literally almost the end of summer. I was like really open to the idea of actually dating, but just no one really has caught in my attention. Like, there has been a couple of guys, like, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, there hasn't been or anything like that. Confidence definitely plays a big part in it. It's super important to be confident, and also remember to just always love yourself, and always be true to who you are before you get anyone involved in your life. Honestly, until you can do that, don't bring anybody into your life. That's just my opinion. Well, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you guys next time, and I love you guys. And always remember to tell yourself that you're that bitch every morning when you wake up, because you are. You're that bitch. Bye, guys. No, not bye, guys. Bye, Turulos. Bye, Turulas.